here will sit with some people whom we can agree with, but with those we can't agree, we keep them at arm's length. I want you to learn what a little child will teach us today of how we have to have many butties in our life and lessen the cutties in our life, because we are on a journey towards divine providence. All of us have to meet our Creator God back again. How are we going to go? As a group of healthy, loving divinites, right? All of us have to leave this world, but let us leave this world inclusively. So let us watch what this little child is going to teach us. I want you to watch carefully. It is about a little boy who is going into a puppy store.
Signs like this always have a way of attracting young children. And to no surprise, a boy saw the sign and approached the owner. The boy asked, "How much are you going to sell the puppies for?" The owner replied, "Anywhere from $30 to $50. The little boy pulled out some change from his pocket. He said, "I have $2. Can I please have a look at them?" The shop owner smiled and showed him the puppies. Down the aisle of his shop, he saw 5 cute puppies, but one puppy was lagging behind. Immediately, the little boy signaled out the lagging, limping puppy and said, "What's wrong with that little dog?" The shop owner explained that the veterinary doctor had examined the little puppy and had discovered it didn't have a hip socket. That's why it would always limp. The little boy became excited. He said, "That is the puppy I want to buy." The shop owner said, "No, you don't want to buy that little dog. If you really want him, I'll just give him to you." The little boy got quite upset. He looked straight into the owner's eyes, pointing his finger and said, "I don't want you to give him to me. That little dog is worth every bit, as much as all the other dogs, and I'll pay full price. In fact, I'll give you $2 now and 50 cents a month until I have him paid for." The shop owner countered, "You really don't want to buy this little dog. He will never be able to run and jump and play with you like the other puppies." And the little boy reached down, rolled up his pant and revealed a badly twisted, crippled leg supported by a big metal brace, and he looked up at the shop owner and said, "Well, I don't run so well myself, and the little puppy will need someone who understands."
Yes, my dear divinites, if at all a lame boy can pick up a lame puppy, it is because he has gone through the same grind of life and understands what it means to be a suffering person, a suffering animal, and there is inclusion in our lives. So my dear divinites, in this school, you and I have learnt, because I'm a Canossian too, okay? We have learnt what it means to be included. All of us here are here because we have felt this inclusion. Our teachers never let us down. Our principals never let us down. The school included us. No matter what we were or how we studied, they wanted to see us come up in life. Inclusion is the second valuable principle that every divinite must have in his or her life. Inclusiveness. Nobody who is lame or deaf or dumb or ignorant, or even for that matter excluded because of his vices, has to be excluded from our lives. God loves each one of us uniquely, and that is what divine providence has taught us. So you and I cannot afford to be exclusive. We need to include all types of people in our lives, especially those who are neglected, least, and lost in society. What is going to be your contribution and mine to society because of the wonderful education that you have received at Divine Providence? May I ask or may I request that in our lives, onward journey will be one of inclusion. I will always include people in my life. I am asked to cut down the third video, so I will just share with you what I have in my mind as the third principle for every divinite. All of us need to be women and men of creation. Yesterday, Sister Elsa put up a lovely skit, Who is My Neighbor? And you and I are called to consider not only the one sitting next to me as my neighbor, not only the one in my building or in my flats, in the next door flat as my neighbor, but we are called to have the whole of creation as our neighbors. You have seen the wonderful trees around. Many a times when you were a young girl, you must have been tempted to take the mangoes from the trees. You must have been tempted to rob the guavas on the trees or whatever, the flowers from the... But you were told, don't touch. What is the meaning of that? Care for creation, care for nature. This is the clarion call for us today when there is so much of pollution, corruption, and there is so much of dirt all around us. Divinites are called to be clean. You must have heard or read many a times the heading on your notice board. Cleanliness is next to... Very good, you remember very well. And Divinites, Divine Providence is urging all of us to keep our neighborhood, our society clean and green. Thank you for the lovely saplings that you presented to our erstwhile singer on the stage. It was one sign that creation, life is important. Take care of trees in your society, in your neighborhood. Take care of the cleanliness, the garbage management, the waste management. And I want you, dear Divinites, to be the harbingers of change in not only your society, but in the whole of Karnataka, in the whole of India, and wherever you are placed abroad as well, in the whole of the world. May the world be better because of global Divinites. God bless you all.
Thank you, Sister Audrey, so much. Round of applause for Sister Audrey for reminding us of our moral science class, the day we begin with the moral science class. Thank you, Sister Audrey, so much. And we Divinites will promise that we live by all the advice that you have given us today. Thank you. I now call upon the Teachers Felicitation team to take over.
Hello.
It's not on.
Hello. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Divine Providence stands in its glory today because of the Canossian sisters and the teachers who have served in this institution. We, the ex-students of Divine Providence, consider it our privilege to be present here for the centenary celebrations of our school and getting this opportunity to felicitate our sisters and teachers.
A good teacher is like a candle. It consumes itself to light the way for others.
A very good morning to one and all present here. I, Miss Aishwarya Desai, with my co-host,
Mrs. Rohini Patil,
feel immensely privileged to warmly welcome you all for this auspicious gathering, and we feel honored to be a part of this historic moment of our school's centenary celebrations.
my beloved teachers, you all have created a very significant and a lifelong impact on all of us.
Since the saying goes right here, a school is termed to be a second home of every child and the teacher as their second mothers.
So, my dear teachers, as this, the impact created by you all does not just stay in school, but it goes out into the world and can never ever be truly measured.
Let's take this function further, where we students feel privileged to felicitate our teachers who have shaped many lives right from kindergarten till date.
मिट्टी से जिसने सोना बनाया, मिट्टी से जिसने सोना बनाया, जिंदगी को जीना सिखाया, लक्ष्य भेदने का जिसने मार्ग दिखाया, लक्ष्य भेदने का जिसने मार्ग दिखाया,
उस गुरु को शत शत pranam. Many of our teachers who have been instrumental in molding us are no longer there with us today. But the impressions formed by them will stay in our hearts forever.
Here's the video in loving memory of our beloved teachers who are in the heavens above and showering us with their blessings.
There's a time that I remember when I did not know no pain, when I believed in forever and everything would stay the same. And now my heart feel like December when somebody say your name, 'cause I can't reach out to call you, but I know I will one day. Yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday, but everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, here's to the ones that we got.
May I request you all to stand up and observe silence for a minute to pay our respects to all of them.
So here's a humble dedication to all those lost souls.
Please be seated. Now, let's move to the major part of this function.
विकास नरवर्य वर्चस्व. शिक्षक वो है जो आपका व्यक्तिमत्व बनाता है.
Here, we start with our senior most teachers who led the foundation in becoming what we are today. I now call upon Teacher Patricia Rosario, Teacher Ruth Pawar, Teacher Bella, Teacher Ujwala Kittur. I kindly call upon Mrs. Sneha Deshpande and Ms. Gauri Konkane to escort the teachers.
I now call upon the ex-students Gauri Dalvi, Vasundhara Bhatkande, Disha Patil and Nisha Raikar. Teacher's name. I again call upon Teacher Patricia Rosario, Teacher Ruth Pawar, Teacher Bella and Teacher Ujwal Kittur. Applause to our dear teachers. On the stage. I request the escort team to kindly escort Teacher Teresa Pereira on stage.
Anything and everybody that you waste them, not him.
I request Teacher Ujwala to kindly receive the token of love on behalf of Teacher Mangal Kittur. Teachers, I kindly request the escort team to kindly escort the teachers off the dais. I now call upon Sister Mary Francis, Teacher Teresa Carvalho, Teacher Kishori Godkar and Teacher Nirmala Gole. I request the escort team to kindly escort the teachers on the stage. I request the ex-students Apurva Netalkar, Nidhi Kavilkar, Sneha Kulgod, Samprita Satyanarayan to kindly come on the stage to felicitate the teachers.
Sister Maria Francis, Sister Teresa Carvalho, Teacher Kishori Godkar, and Teacher Nirmala Gole here on the stage.
Thank you, dear teachers. I request the escort team to kindly escort the teachers off the dais. अक्षर अक्षर हमें सिखाते, शब्द शब्द का अर्थ बताते, कभी प्यार से कभी डांट से जीवन जीना हमें सिखाते. I now call upon Teacher Padmini Ravindran, Teacher Meenakshi Charles, Teacher Vijaya Jawli, Teacher Vandana Patil to kindly come on the stage. And I also request the escort team to kindly get the teachers on the stage.
I now call upon Riddhi Raut, Roma Raibagi, V. Bhagyalata, Priyanka and Riya Jain to kindly do the felicitation for our beloved teachers.
Teacher Padmini Ravindran, Teacher Meenakshi Charles, Teacher Vijaya Javli and Teacher Vandana Patil. Applause to our dear teachers. Dear teachers, I now call upon the escort team to kindly escort the teachers off the dais. The next set, Sister Mary Matthew, Teacher Sandhya Hosmani, Teacher Sylvia Rodriguez, Teacher Meena Maggie and Teacher Joy. I request the escort team to kindly escort the teachers on the stage. Ashwini from 2002 batch, Chetna, Manju K, Ajit Kumar Sherigar. I request these ex-students to kindly come to felicitate their teachers.
Sister Mary, Teacher Sandhya, Teacher Sylvia, Teacher Meena, and Teacher Joy here on the stage with us. Teacher Meena Maggie.
Call upon Teacher Vidya K, Teacher Sophie D'Souza on stage. I call Radhakrishna Guru Prasad P, Radhakrishna from 1987 batch and Guru Prasad P from 1980 batch. Sister Mary Matthew, Teacher Sandhya Hosmani, Teacher Sylvia Rodrigues, Teacher Meena Maggie, Teacher Joy, Teacher Vidya K and Teacher Sophie D'Souza.
On behalf of Teacher Vidya and Teacher Sophie, they summoned to collect it. I request them to please be on the stage. Teacher Vidya's daughter is here with us.
Team to kindly escort the teachers off the stage. I now call upon Kajmil Uncle, Pinto Uncle, Sheila Auntie, Romaldin Auntie, Charlie Uncle and Samuel Gomes on stage. The escort team to escort all our staff on stage. Kajmil Uncle, Pinto Uncle, Sheila Auntie, Romaldin Auntie, Charlie Patil and Samuel Gomes. A round of applause to our dearest uncles. I request Sheila Auntie to please come on stage. I request Sheila Auntie to please come on stage. I now request Eliza. Thank you, Uncle. I now request the escort team to kindly escort them off the dais. I now request Eliza Auntie, Jonatha Auntie, Jackie, Veronica, Sanjeev Manolkar, Lodrin Carvalho to please come on stage. These are our support staff of Divine Providence Convent High School. I request you all to kindly welcome them with a round of applause.